what things do we want to talk about today? Was Louis has something?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was just trying to finally got some time on to work on this, and yesterday and the day before tried to get the this flight recorder idea going,
Yes, I see.
but it's not making it. I mean, if I'm capturing the records, no problem, but I don't think it's making it through the gateway. Um, Big part of that was I didn't have the URL correct, so that fixed that. But if I use the most recent build, right,
Mhm.
that's the migration, the unified migration branch, no problem. It comes through and you saw that.
Yeah,
But when I try to reproduce the URL and everything with the flight recorder branch, nothing seems to work. So I suspect that that extra record is right. I've got the first record is the BNRDD whatever,
Mhm.
and then the other one is I suspect that that's not making it through the gateway, and so I'm thinking that the better approach is what Yella suggested is the second log aggregator, and I think that would be worth doing. This week I'm going crazy because I have to do the final exam for these guys for my course and catch up on the marking. Marks are due next Tuesday. After that, I've got some time. Christmas shopping is pretty much done, so I don't have to worry about that. But I wouldn't, I mean, I don't mind doing the work. It's just if Yella, if I could get you to do some coaching and tell me what, where to look and where to take it from, what to change, if I can do that. And that, that way we'd have an extra facility for whatever log we want to dump in there that's not meant for the API. It's just, um, it's just information that we want. So if, for instance, okay, so right now we're looking at the GPS, but maybe we want to look at charging. Maybe we want to look at the radiation counter, and so on. We'd
Yeah.
have that facility there, right? And just basically format the record as JSON or something like that. That's nice and simple and easy to parse and take it from there.
Mhm.
So
Mm, yeah, I don't think JSON is easy to write as a log because you always have to close something. So it would be the same as how we now have the log. So just
sure,
single
flat file,
lines,
CSV.
flat
just
file.
flat
But
files.
the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the, the CSV you can easily change to JSON if you want to. I mean,
Yeah.
that's very
Yeah,
easy
later on.
to do.
Could be a
Later on.
CSV, could be some other format that we have for the API logs, for example. Yeah, we can make something like that.
Yeah. And
But
basically, it's for
but Louis,
yeah.
your file went through the API if you upload it.
Did it?
Manually upload it, yes, but it strips out your second line.
Oh, perfect.
So it
Okay.
uploads, but the if you go through the gateway and
Yeah.
you will see it on the QR code, then
Yes.
it will not show that because
Okay.
that's separate.
Okay. So it's a separate issue.
Hmm.
Maybe I didn't get the URL correct,
The
or
URL
something.
is basically if you're sending it, you
Yeah.
will not send it to the you will send it to the API gateway.
Yes.
The API gateway is being picked up by
Yeah.
the QR code.
Oh, I see.
So it's different, eh? So you have first goes to the API, it goes in the
Yeah.
API, but
Yes.
before that is TT-serve. TT-serve makes a JSON file, and I pick up the JSON file and I display it. So that way, everything can always go to TT-serve.
Oh, I see. Okay. So maybe I've got okay. So I need to figure out what that URL is supposed to be, and maybe put a packet sniffer on there and see what's going on.
No, but it's basically simple. You send it to TT-serve, and if you want to see it from the QR code, it's different.
Yes. I
QR
see.
code is you can just pick up the same thing as I think it's a 3.28 chains, but that is a tiny how to say that, a tiny
Yeah.
URL.
Okay.
That,
Okay.
that
Oh, what's the QR code?
The QR
The
code.
QR
The
code
QR
is to
code is
view
for
it.
a real-time mode, so you take a snapshot.
Yeah, you mentioned like the QR code that goes to the Grafana then
Yes,
right now.
the new
Yeah.
Grafana.
Okay.
Yeah, the new
And the
Grafana.
data in the Grafana is a subset of what goes to the API.
That's correct. It's not going to the API. It picks it up from
Yeah,
TT.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a separate database,
Yes.
Okay.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Completely separate.
So
So
you don't get full log files in the Grafana. It's only real time.
yes,
Is that correct?
only real time. Yes,
Yeah, okay.
correct. That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So uploading a log file would never show up in Grafana.
At the moment, not. That's correct.
Right. Okay.
Yes, it's only
Okay.
for real
That
time.
makes sense. Yeah.
So the log files
This is
are
how it has
completely
been. Yeah.
keep them completely separate, and that's a whole different issue because basically what's happening, TT-Serve splits it up into API and into the ingest, and you can pick it
Yes,
up from
yes.
ingest. That's fine, but ingest doesn't work at the moment. It takes it in, but there's no way I can get the data out. I can just get it in a database, but
Oh, okay.
that part is still very iffy after a year even. And Matt is trying as much as he can spend time on it to fix it, but he doesn't seem to have any time at the moment.
Okay.
So basically, but Louis, for the test for Andy, this
Yeah.
is fine. This is great. This is perfect. This is enough. We have a file from the flight. That's what we really need. And you have the
Okay.
extra information in there. But this is great.
Oh,
actually. So
oh, so he did capture the file?
no. It's fine. I tested it, and it's exactly he should be able to use it.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, good. So yeah, I'll just okay, so I'm gonna leave it as is,
Leave it.
but try
That's
to
fine.
figure out the business with the URLs to submit to the API, and as well as the one to view the
Yes.
on Grafana, and leave it at that. And then when I get a little bit more time over the holidays, just start the idea of a separate logger to a journal file.
Yeah.
Within the existing framework. So, and that way we can get rid of that extra record in the like that was just a temporary hack.
No, this is great.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
this is
okay.
what we needed. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's even better because then it keeps it completely separate.
That's right.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I think adding a option in the settings to enable GPS logging, like
Yes.
debug logging,
Yes.
which will enable the satellite worker, like the
All right. That NavSat,
the
the
NavSat
one
worker.
for the
Yeah,
map.
that's currently only active in the map. So that one, if the option is enabled, it will always be active. And then we can I will make a separate debug logger handler,
Yeah.
which it takes in any worker and the handler.
Yes.
So it can
Yes.
just log to the SD card
Yes.
under a different file name.
Yeah.
In a different directory, maybe like debug logs or.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's some good information to come out of the NavSat packet, and that includes the signal to noise ratio. That was a clue that we got from I forget his name right now, the engineer who does the GPS testing.
the Daniel.
Daniel, yes. So that was a big clue that he gave us, is that the signal to noise ratio is a big factor in on making the GPS fix trustworthy.
Okay, that's great.
Yep.
And Jelle, you have time to if Louis has problems to help him out or give him some guidance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah.
I can
Enough
make
for this week.
an initial version, and you can.
Yeah, that would be great if you
use
just.
That's even better if you can have the time, Jelle. You seem to be very.
Yeah, I do have some time this week.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, if you just set up the framework, and I can take it from there and start filling in the actual information that we need.
Yes,
Yep.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Jelle, if you have done that for Louis, can you have a shot at the SD logger? Because I'd like to get that out before Christmas. That would be good for let's say for promotion. That we can
The viewer, you mean, with the upload?
Yeah, the upload, yes. If that's possible,
Um,
but no, you don't have to commit to it. But if you have some time, I would appreciate it. Then I
I
can.
do have some time, but like the UI itself is quite a challenge.
I think so.
So,
Yeah.
No, take it. If it works, it's great. But if it doesn't, that's fine too. So don't worry about it too much. Would be nice, and I will try and find another promotion. I mean, that's fine.
mhm. I mean, I can at least make it work that you can upload
Yeah.
the latest file, for example.
That's a
And then
good start.
we can show that we're working on it, and that file uploading to the API directly from the device is uh, uh like working, and
Mm.
we're working on the UI to make it possible for the user to
I think
select something.
that will be
That would be a
great.
nice update.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, that's a good compromise. Not
Yes.
compromise. I mean, this is a good way to. Then we know
Good.
that it's working. We can
First steps.
figure out
First
Yeah.
steps.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I like that. That's good. So we can set it up like that. That's great.
Okay.
And I've been testing other GPSs, and I found another one. But the BZ251 is still the best. I mean, it's better than the Fox here, and
Yep.
and it locks faster, and that's still the best one. But today I made how to say, build pictures. So I built one with the pictures for it, so how to hook it up, and it's much easier than the soldering from the Brighton. The Brighton soldering is still often a challenge for people, I noticed.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. It is. I
The
just
small wiring is not easy, but it's possible. I mean, if it's
Mhm.
2 centimeter long wire, it's easy to put them in, and the color coded, so that's it. It's difficult to miss.
Okay. Yeah. So I built one not this past week, the week before, and that was the big challenge is the soldering. So I ended up using little sockets and little pins
Really?
and they, yeah. So um so well basically put the pins in um to the I think that we're best with the actual wires just because the plastic of the pins, the plastic holder, I don't have any here. The holes are so close to the device on that little module circuit board that it's kind of hard to illustrate, but the basically the plastic just interferes, right? Would you'd have the pin here. Normally you'd have the pin just go all the way in, but now it just interferes. So what I end up doing is soldering it in place and then pulling out the plastic.
That can be tricky. What I do is one other idea is to reverse them. So
Yes,
you have the board here,
yeah.
then you
Yes,
put the plastic and then the long pin
yes,
and
yes,
then solder it on.
Hmm.
yeah,
So keep the plastic, don't take it off
right.
because
I
So,
think how I did it, it was just take off the plastic before I start. I have just
whoa,
6 pins,
oh
and
no, no,
I
no, no.
put the pins
Oh,
inside, and then I put this module on top, and I just soldered it. Like the pins are they're a bit crooked, but it works perfectly. Like
yeah.
I had, I had little issues with soldering, but it is a
yeah,
challenging way to do it.
yeah, it is.
It works at least. Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, but it is challenging. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to those because I have to build one more for a friend of mine. She bought the full kit, and so it's going to build that sometime probably next week, the week after. So we'll see how that one goes. What was I going to ask? Oh yeah, what is the module that you're talking about different brands. Um, which one is it that you found works well?
The
Well,
BZ251, and it's
B
from bZG and SS is the company, I think.
bZGNSS.
I think they're around $9 even. They're amazing cheap, but it's all over in AliExpress.
Okay. Well, that's the problem with AliExpress. You're never quite sure what you're going to get. I mean,
Not
those uh,
true.
those those TP4053s. I think they just sort of like, oh, let's put a hold here. It's like, like when I built the one yesterday, last week, it was like, yeah, here's the pins.
Yeah.
They
That's
just never
perfect.
line up. So, uh,
Yeah, that's true. That's why I also want to don't want to use it. I prefer to go with the not for the wimp versions, so you don't need
yeah,
them anymore.
that's true. That's true.
Because that I've seen that from also from other people
Yeah.
problem.
Now, sort of a bit of a tangent. With the NFW version, do you have reverse battery protection?
Yes,
Okay.
a big solar panel diode takes 30 amp, and if
Yeah.
that will surely short out the fuse. There's a small fuse on it, a car fuse,
Okay.
2 amps,
Okay.
and it's that way it's very simple, and you can change the fuse if something goes wrong.
Oh yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
And it has a different charger because the charger, the wireless charger
Yes.
under it has
Yes.
also a lipo charger in it, built in.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It has both. So that was a wonderful solution, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because you can see that it's charging and it's charging correctly.
Right. Right. Okay. Cool. I didn't know that. Um, okay.
But that comes in the set, and I'm still working on the documentation for that. But that's coming. And the next batch is coming out next. Oh, your oh your camera
Oh,
goes so cool. You have an
oh,
earthquake.
because I'm writing on my desk.
Hmm.
I see. Yeah, that can happen.
No, there's no earthquake around here.
Okay. And other things is, do you want the cradle? One of you, I want to test them out. Peter is going to already got one, but
Well, I'm just concerned about the shipping cost and all that. So,
yeah, but that should be fine. It's not that expensive. I mean, if I send them out, there's maybe $10 or something like that. That should be.
okay, sure, sure. If you have time.
Yeah, I think it's nicer if we all have something like that. And if Yella
Okay.
wants to, then it's also I can send
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
I kind of. Do you have a new version of the board? Because I'm
Yeah.
still with the one where I don't know, I messed it up or something.
Oh, I
I
can
have
send you
four
I can
four
send
point
you
oh
a
point
script.
seven.
Oh, that's no, the better ones.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
but because I soldered the battery clip for the protected version, and then the what was it? Oh, the sensor, the Geiger tube didn't
Yeah,
fit anymore.
it doesn't fit. Yes,
Right.
correct. That's why I
So
stopped using the double. The idea was good for you have two positions, but we don't have space. So I decided we only use unprotected.
yeah, and then I had the issue that even if I moved it down, the safe poles, uh, like the small clip where you put in the Geiger tube, it would still be too high, so I wouldn't be able, wasn't able to push it down,
Mm,
and then I broke the clip.
okay.
So
Okay.
it's basically without like a little clip on the
I'm going to stop my
side.
video because my internet connection is being
No,
stupid.
you're still fine, Louis. I mean, you do
No,
okay. You're not breaking up.
Well,
but
maybe
no,
we are
you guys
breaking up.
are.
Oh, we are breaking up.
No, we should turn off our video.
Yes.
I see.
No, it's fine. It's whatever.
That's okay. But yeah, I got this little clip from the safe poles.
Oh yeah,
that
okay.
goes on top here. But I have no way to solder it back to the safe pole, so I'm not sure how I can use
Oh,
the
I can send
tube
you a
again
few. I have tons of those. Just with the wire on it.
with the wire on it.
Yeah, there's for the safe poles, I have a red wire and a connector so you can put them on.
Where instead of the clip then, or
No, the a whole, if you would.
yep.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That would work.
Yes. That's you have a very old version. The new version always come like this, so you can just add it. They from an eye over. Be careful with those
Oh, okay.
those things you can take off. Be careful, huh? You know that.
Yeah. I noticed.
So sometimes they come loose. I've seen them many times come loose, and then you have a half a connection, and it goes conk 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 and double counts
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I,
So always tight
yeah,
them very tight.
yeah, I noticed that one on AJ's. I had to tighten it.
Yeah, and
But there was a note in the manual, so that was good. Thank you.
yes, you have to be tight in them. And here, these days, there's a little bit open space. And to be safe, I often do hot glue,
Oh
put
yeah.
black hot glue. So if I build one, then it's surely protected. Because sometimes I can imagine some goes in between, and you get not correct countings.
But it's still soldered on, right? So how
Yes.
would that
Yeah.
influence the counting?
No. If something else hits it, if for example the clip from the battery pushes against it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think. Yeah.
It could hit it. I've seen it.
Yeah, it could. Well, not really. At least not on this version.
Yes, that's true. Maybe.
On this version, it
This
doesn't
is
even fit. So
this is this is this is the Yella custom mod.
something like that.
Yeah, we all have our own way of doing things. That's
Yeah.
good. No,
Right.
Yeah.
if they work, that's fine. It doesn't matter so much.
Well, then I have this one
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh,
with my
I like the
Arduino.
title. It's good.
I kept it. I've been using that one because I have a Core S3 now in my Zen, so I had to use this to for the Core M2 or Core 2 testing.
Mm.
yeah, that's good. With the Geiger counter simulator
That's right.
on the Arduino. Yes.
Yes.
Hold on a sec.
I should make that actually. I do have a prep board here somewhere.
Hold on. I'll be back in a few minutes. I have to do
Sure.
something.
Okay.
Yes, I guess so.
So the
Do you have a can you send a photo of your setup that you have with the
what you
uh
mean that you mean this little guy?
yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah, I can take a few pictures so and send them to you.
Yeah, I have enough materials to make one, so
Yeah. The
it's nice to have an actual working uh like prototype that I can use, like fully simulated.
oh yeah.
Yeah, like instead of the GPS, I can just connect the test bed.
Yep. Why does this thing not want to focus? There we go. I have two of the GNSS modules here just to play around with different types.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can post those. What else was there? And then it's I pick up um, the 3.3 volts from the M5 from the Core 2 or actually no, the 5 volts to feed the Arduino, and then the Arduino has its own 3.3 volts. Whatever, you'll see.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
uh,
Just fixing the pins on my Arduino, somehow they were bent.
Yellow. Yellow, what I do for my Zens, yellow,
Yeah.
for my Zens, I just have them like this. So I can take the free off. I
oh yeah,
Yeah, I have that too.
So you can just take another one. Or sorry, for Louis.
yeah,
So you can just swap them. Don't
yeah.
screw them in.
Yeah, I can do
Oh
that
yeah. Oh,
too.
in other words, you don't screw them down.
No, they're fine.
They'll hold in place. Okay.
It's a bit
It
more
only goes
difficult to
off.
take out, but
What? It's not so easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you usually pull it out by pulling on the core. So if it was in the case, like you can't really pull on anything except
No.
for the core itself. But then
Yeah.
you can like flip it, and
Hmm.
then that works. But I also have it loose, so. But it's nice to have an actual working one without using the Zen board with like sure I can switch out the GPS module, but it's a bit harder to connect the Geiger counter simulator program. So a breadboard is nice to have.
Right. Okay.
Did you also have Arduino Nano?
This one is
Or
actually it's a native fruit. It's
this?
no, the one I'm using is a native fruit,
No.
not a feather. Anyway, it's actually it's an ARM 32-bit. So that I was using when I was teaching at the other college, we were using it for MicroPython. Kind of
Oh,
nice.
is it like an ESP then?
No, it's ARM, 32-bit ARM Cortex M4.
Hmm.
I can look it up for you if you wish. It is a
ARM Cortex M4.
Itsy Bitsy. Adafruit has fairly silly names.
It's bit C. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
see. Yeah.
yeah, this is the one. I just post the link to Slack. But pretty much anything will do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
all you're doing is sending pulses on a GPIO pin.
yeah, I have multiple small microcontrollers. I just usually use the Arduino Nano.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
basically the same thing. You just need to send pulses. Thanks for the pictures.
No problem.
Even with a little button.
That's right. So that was the two speeds, right? You could send it fast or slow.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I also have a little button on my board. Like it's like a small, really small button.
Yes, it's almost.
But yeah, I'll make this uh, in these days somewhere.
Yeah. I'm going to need to go soon because I have
Okay.
to get young lad to school.
Yeah, I can
I
imagine.
let him sleep in because late night last night. So
Party
All
time
right.
or what?
no, actually, we all went to the swimming the local swimming pool. They have a public swim from 6:30 to 8.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
yeah, so we got him to get his exercise, and
You too, or you know,
me too. Yeah. Oh yeah.
everybody. Oh, that's good.
Oh
That's
yeah. Well, it's no fun just sitting on the deck. Just
yeah,
he's
some
having all the
people.
fun.
That's good.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm done for today. I don't have anything else.
I don't have also not much anymore, except that there looks like we're gonna get a workshop in Bhutan.
Oh, cool.
That's gonna be cool because there's no measurements were taken and I at all at Bhutan. So
Yeah.
I proposed to Joito to do a workshop there, and he said, "Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do it. Maybe in
Great.
February." So I don't know what comes out of it, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of things going on in Bhutan, and I hope also maybe some extra work for us from Yella or from other people, but not only for Zen stuff, but let's see, let's hope.
Okay.
Let's get things going. But it's an
Okay.
exciting
Fantastic.
place because everything is new, setting up there. It's a whole new city that he's building there,
Oh, wow.
designing a city and the whole currency and the government. It's a big project.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's Joey's
I'll look into that.
project. So let's see.
Okay. All right.
Nothing is sure yet, but there's possibilities. So,
Okay. All right. Anyway, I better get
yeah.
going
Yeah.
before young lad gets grumpy. And
Yep.
so have a good week.
Yeah. You too.
Yeah.
The other two.
Yes, you too.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.